What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wise Fire Alliance, and I'm here with the homie.
Tim,
And you are showing me what, sir?
the correct way to build a Buster Blader deck.
The correct one. And this has been much requested because people keep begging me, and you even hit me up like, hey, everybody's begging me. So let me show you the sauce. So let's get into this sauce with the nice little Buster Blader. Is that your favorite artwork of it?
Anniversary art all day.
Awesome.
Right. So we rock one of them bad boys.
Right.
Which everybody knows what Buster Blader does. Gains off dragons. And then we rock two of the alternative Buster Bladers. The Destruction Sword one. His name becomes Buster Blader while in the field or in the graveyard. And then his effect is if a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or card effect, instead of going to the graveyard, it gets equipped to him, and that's not once per turn. And then during your turn, you can detach a monster that's equipped to him and destroy all monsters your opponent controls of the same type.
Nice.
Combo.
And then we got the best searcher, Buster Will.
Well,
Your level 1 light tuner monster.
good to see you.
He gets to search any Destruction Sword card, so you get to search any spell, any trap, the Buster Blader monster himself, and add it to your hand. And then he can tribute himself and special summon a Buster Blader from your hand or graveyard. And then, or you can activate his other effect, which is you can discard a Destruction Sword card and bring it, and then special summon them back from the graveyard. And then we rock two of the extra deck equips. People want it to get banned. I think it just needs to get ratted, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, don't.
And then
It's
we-
Adam Emancipator's fault.
And then we rock the one graveyard equip. When that's equipped to a Buster Blader, your opponent's monsters in the graveyard cannot activate its effects.
Is that really useful most of the time?
Yeah, I mean, you got Shaddolls, you get to stop Block Dragon, you get to stop any Orcus, anything. It stops all of them.
Right.
And then our second engine that we run with it is we rock our Crusadia engine. You got your 3 Dracos. You kind of all know what they do. They all special summon, inherent summon from the hand. We rock 2 Maximus, just to get your different names to continue off on your extenders. Now we rock 3 Arboreals. Right? I like that. Just an extra tuner, an extra special summon. Easy to go into needle fiber. Allows you to just extend a lot of your extra plays. And then of course you rock 2 Reclusions.
Do you go into needle fiber into Arborea and then go into? Can you go into another Crusadia?
Yeah, but I mean, I'll go into needle fiber towards the end of the combo to just do a special combo off it with it. You can hard make your Buster Blader lock turn 1 off of it, and I'll show you what's pretty good about it.
Okay.
I cut the dangers from the last build and decided to rock out 2 Jester Coffins.
Now, why this one?
Just because he's an inherent special summon. The danger sometimes would discard a card I didn't like to get discarded, or they would hit it and I didn't get nothing off of it. And
This is just getting
this
free
is
monsters.
he's a free inherent summon. He's not once per turn. You just can't control more than one.
Okay.
And then because he's a spellcaster, we went ahead and rocked that. That adds extra spellcasters to special summon him from your hand.
Oh, you need more dragons. Okay, I see what you did there. I like that.
And then of course we rock the 2 baby dragons. Your white and your black. They special summon each other.
Hey. In these times, I'm editing this part. In these times, as black dragons and white dragons, we must come together.
They go together. You have to. They go together. You have to. And then a new spice that we added in here is your rocket tracers.
Black dragons matter.
Yes, they do. We acted them. That's just an extra tuners that you can also special summon off needle fiber. It helps you go into your synchro plays. He's just basically an extra extender to go into the deck. We rock 2 of them, and then we rock our new boys, the Parallel Exceeds. If it was a secret rare, it'd be a $100 card.
It's one of the cards that I don't know why in the world it wasn't a rare, a higher rarity. I think it'll be OT in the future probably.
Oh, yeah.
For a super, yeah.
And then for our 1-ofs, we rock the 1 Red Eyes.
Nice.
Yes, I know he's getting Rata. It doesn't matter because you could still. All you need to do is get his effect off 1 time anyways. You can still make 2-star users using him only 1 effect. So it doesn't matter.
The Ratas
But
don't matter.
until the Rata comes out, I'm abusing it. Then for our new spicy tech, we rock our Mirage Dragon.
Why in the world are you
So
playing Mirage Dragon?
he's a level 4 white dragon. You can special summon him during the battle phase off Chromatic Seal. So if your opponent baited out your negates He wants to evenly match you. You use Hermetic Seals effect, bounce one of your own cards back to your hand.
Tricky.
They never will call by the grave it because they usually go, why are you summoning? I'm going to banish all your monsters. You slap him down, you're like, yeah, have fun with the brick in your hand.
That is dope.
And then for our very last monster, we rock the one and true Jet Synchron. Very busted card.
It's gonna get banned.
It's gonna get banned, but in my deck, because you go through your extra deck, the replacement is. You know what the replacement's gonna be? Recover, level 1 tuner. Can special summon from the graveyard.
Nice.
Now we go into our spells and traps. We got Prologue, most busted trap in the entire game. You send for cost 1 Destruction Sword card and 1 Buster Blader from your deck as cost. Can't be ashed. Then you get the chain. You can chain anything else after it with the cost, and then he'll bring out your Buster Dragon from your extra deck or from the grave.
Nice.
We rock 2 Destruction Sword Memories. His normal effect is when you activate it, you discard a Destruction Sword card. You can special summon a Buster Blader, but we use it to pitch as cost because you can banish this from your graveyard. This, a Buster Blader and a Dragon to fusion summon your Buster Blader monster. And then this one's, if you go back to this, its effect is you can banish it from the graveyard, and all Destruction Sword cards on the field cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect for the entire turn.
Right.
So you get to protect your equips and protect any card that says Destruction Sword on it. And then we rock 2 Destruction Sword Flash. Again, very devastating. If you control a Buster Blader or a fusion monster that lists Buster Blader monster as part of its materials, you can banish all monsters your opponent controls. And again, just like with the rest of the archetype, if it's in your graveyard and your opponent targets a Buster Blader monster you control with any card effect, you can banish this from the graveyard, negate, and destroy it.
Nice.
So we cut Imperm, go ahead and rock our new card that came out in Eternity Code, which is Red Rain.
Red Rain. Chief's Kingdom.
I had to say that because, Red Rain. See what I did there? He's a Raiders fan. I'm a Chiefs fan.
So he's your out to dark ruler no more. If you control a dark synchro monster that is a level 8 or higher.
I think you have some of those, right? Okay.
Oh yeah. You get to banish all monsters on the field, except for the monster or monsters with the highest level. And since all the monsters I'll have on the field will be level 8, they all stay out on the field. And for the rest of the turn, they're unaffected by all card effects. And then if you synchro summon a dark synchro dragon while this is in your graveyard, you get to add it right back to your hand.
So there's no ruling on. That seems like that needs to. I guess that's a clear ruling then. If they're all tied, yeah.
And then of course, because all the traps we rock are normal traps, we rock the most busted trap of them all, Trap Trick, which can get you every single one of your traps you need.
So the aim is to go first with this deck?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can still go second. You can play through a lot of negations. You can bait them out a lot, and still be able to.
Because the Buster Blader stuff naturally does it.
And realistically, all you need is a dragon in the grave, Trap Trick and Prologue, and that's it. You still can get your Buster Blader level. Now for our spells, we rock 1 Pot of Average just so we can cycle back in our extra deck and draw 2. You don't need to rock more than 1 because it normally never lasts that long. Rock 1 Monster Reborn, 1 more Monster Reborn, and then we rock 3 Quick Launches so we can get into those extenders a lot quicker.
Because the rocket, you get the free rockets.
Yep, you get your free rocket and it's a tuner.
And it works with the Crusadia part.
So do you feel like Crusadia is really important?
Crusadia is a very good inherent engine. It allows you to, the simple fact is it's the easiest engine to make Saryuja, to where even if you didn't see any of those cards, if you can at least draw into them and still be able to have a chance to unbrick your hand. If you draw on the cards you didn't want to see in your hand, it allows you to put them back.
Nice.
So it's a great engine to run with it.
Okay.
Now
Let's jump into the extra deck.
Get into this extra deck, which is where all the magic happens. As Greg said before, this is one of the most busted monsters in all of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, he's so, yeah.
I mean,
his effect is so long, sometimes I forget what he does. But
so, all dragon monsters in your opponent's possession cannot activate their effects. That means hand, field, graveyard, banish zone, your mama's house. It's not activating its effect. All dragon monsters your opponent controls must be in defense or has to go in defense position.
Right.
Now, people think that because they link summon that they get to activate their effect. No, it still cannot activate its effect.
Kind of like lose a turn? Okay.
So, and then this guy, which is what that other trap brings out, is your Buster Dragon, which is your one-sided DNA surgery. If during your turn, you can special summon a Buster Blader monster from your graveyard if you don't control one. And then during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you could target one destruction sword card, or I'm sorry, one Buster Blader on the field, and then equip it with one destruction sword card from the graveyard. And that's any destruction sword monster. That could be the other Buster Blader, any of the other monsters that say destruction sword, you can equip it. Then we rock the most busted synchro monster of all, the Boral Savage Dragon.
And the most overpriced one in the world.
Oh yeah. We all know what he does, really no explanation.
Yeah.
The one Almirage, just so we can link off Whelp or any other monster that can go into him. You can normal summon your Whelp, activate effect, link off, special summon him, then special summon a Crusadia to his zone,
Right.
activate his effect to get him off the field, and then and if you have another Crusadia monster in your hand, you still have full Crusadia combo.
So you just keep going after that. Okay.
So it's pretty disgusting. We rock the one Magius, just to help you go into your Crusadia combo. The one Spaffa, because we do rock the Guard Dragons. The one Elpie, we all know what they do. The one Pisty. Then we rock one Herratic Sphere. Now again, as I said, this is what you use to special summon the Mirage Dragon. They go battle phase, they think they're going to evenly you, bounce one of your own cards back, special summon Mirage, no more evenly. Then we rock the new Buster Blader Link monster, Protector Whelp. Any two monsters can make them. The beauty why I love this card is because people know Crusadia very well. When you go to this combo, they usually will ash it. And that would usually stop your combo.
So just to look at it real quick, the Mirage Dragon is a standing effect?
Yeah.
So when everything is negated, he comes out and he's a dragon anyway. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's tricky.
But the beauty is right here.
Yeah.
This is why
really
this
good.
monster is really busted in this deck. Because people usually would ash you right here. Because they lock you in the dragons.
Yeah.
He's a link to generic dragon. So you can use both of them and make him. And you're no longer locked into your dragons.
And you just keep going.
And then he will pitch any destruction sword card from your deck. He'll pitch it into the grave. And then if you do that, you get to special summon a Buster Blader monster from your hand. Then of course we rock the two Saryujas. We all know what they do. And then the one Needle Fiber, which is a really good busted combo with him. You get to cheat out without having to go into these and still end with the same board. And I'll show you the combo on that guy. Now we'll get into our extra deck. I put a lot of time and effort into this extra deck trying to figure out what this deck weaknesses are, what their strength is. And I kind of side decked it pretty well to help counter a lot of today's meta.
Okay, let's jump into it.
You rock your two rock monsters. And then the reason why I don't rock three is because I rock the one Sphere mode. Still probably one of the most busted cards.
Yeah.
Getting rid of three is just beautiful. Two Kaijus.
In case you draw it late, you don't want to keep drawing it late. And then Kaijus for the...
Get rid of monsters. Your opponent wants to lock you out of your extra deck. That's what he's for. Two Phantasmes. Just so we can see these guys. Or see any of the other side deck cards or any other cards you're missing. Then we go ahead and go into our three Dark Ruler No Mores. And Emancipator Kryptonite. Two Trap Tricks for your back row removals. Two Cosmic Cyclones to continue with the back row removals. And then I decided to go ahead. I used to rock Master Restrict, but now I went ahead and cut and rock the one red reboot. And that's pretty balanced. You have your spell and trap negation, monster removal.
And no evenly because you want to go after them.
Oh yeah, because I want their monsters on the field because I want to kill them.
Yeah, and you have board presence too. Nice. Is there a combo you want to do?
I'll do the Needle Fiber combo and with Red Rain and why it's really busted in this deck.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna open up with. If you open up with your Red Rain.
I know it's busted. I just dealt with it for an hour. One name.
Let's see. We'll go with. Really don't matter what we get out here. We'll do great though.
If I wasn't playing a deck I was playing, I probably would have lost. Like,
And you'll see a lot. Let me see. Oh, I'm trying to think it out. Hold up.
So that's a test hand.
All right, so this is a very common hand you'll see. Any two Crusadia monsters. You can either do Whelp instead of Prologue if you want. So it really doesn't matter in this point. You have your extenders, and you have what you need to do your Needle Fiber combo as well. You can. It doesn't have to be this particular hand. Like I said, you can do whelp. You can do anything else. It's just this is a very common hand you'll see. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna normal summon your Arborea. You're gonna link them off. You're gonna go into your Magius. Alright, then you're gonna special summon your Maximus to his own. You're gonna trigger his effect, which will allow you to add any Crusadia monster. So of course you're gonna go after your Draco. You're gonna link them off into Spatula. Alright. You're gonna special summon your Draco from your hand. You're gonna activate Draco's effect, adding Arborea back from your deck, from the graveyard back to your hand. Alright. Then you're gonna link off your. You could go now here. You can either go Guard Dragon play, but like I said, normally when you activate his effect, this is when they ash you. So they ashed you. Cool. All right. From here.
This is just saying in case they ask you.
And actually, this guy should. I messed up on this. But we're good. So his effect will activate. Which will allow you to send any destruction sword card. And then I also, on this, like I said, instead of doing that, you can do your Buster Blader. Instead of having him. So let's just say you had him in your hand. Like I said, Whelp can search him. So he'll be in your hand. When his effect will activate, you can special summon him directly from your deck to your hand. Then you're going to special summon Arborea to the zone that Whelp points to, and he's a tuner. So you're going to link off. Now you go into your Needle Fiber.
Nice.
Needle Fiber's effect's going to special summon your favorite tuner, Jet Synchron.
That was pretty good though, man.
Jet Synchron and Buster Blader is 8. So now you get to special summon your Buster Dragon. Buster Dragon's effect will trigger to special summon Buster Blader back. You're going to use Red Rain to discard for Jet Synchron's effect to special summon him back out. Now you're going to Synchro Summon again, banishing out your Jet Synchron.
For another 8.
And you're going to come out with Boral Savage. When Boral Savage gets summoned, that becomes Chainlink 1. And Red Rain's second effect from the graveyard becomes Chainlink 2. Now you get to add it back to your hand.
That's what that does.
Because you special summon a Dark Synchro Dragon from your while it's in the grave. You get to add it back to your hand. And then his effect will trigger, and you get to equip it. Then you can follow it up by banishing out memories, your Buster Blader, any dragon, and that brings out your fusion. So there's your Buster Blader lock turn 1, then you're going to set these two and pass. When your opponent goes,
Pretty much.
you just wait. They go Dark Ruler no more, you go cool, chain, Red Rain, then you're going to chain your Prologue. Prologue's going to activate to send your Destruction Sword card. Which at this point, if you know what deck they're playing, but no matter what, you'll go for your extra deck lot.
Right.
You'll pay that and any Buster Blader.
And you can mess around with the chain links, I guess. Yeah.
And then you could, if they don't have a response, activate quick effect targeting him, and you get to equip him.
Oh, because this is cost, right?
Yep, that's cost. The pitch.
Okay. Just so everybody can see it.
And now you got the
pitch.
pitch. Now you equipped them.
Yep.
Right? And then everything resolves backwards. And if you had another equip in there, you can activate it again because you got another one on the field. It's not a hard once.
Yeah, that's broken.
So this resolves. Red Rain will resolve, and since they're all level 8, only Needle Fiber will be banished. And now for the rest of the turn, none of your monsters are affected by any card effect. Which means they're still dragons, they're still in defense, you still have your negates, they still can't go into their extra. Unless they have a kaiju, they're not breaking your board.
Definitely not in the game
They
one.
can't super poly you, even if you didn't have this, you're done.
Nice. I see you pretty much dive in this deck more than almost anybody, and shout out to this card. This is actually a really powerful card. It just came out in Eternity Code. You like this card a lot though?
I love it. I cut Imperm for that card. That card is busted.
Yeah.
And then if you Synchro Summon again, add it back to your hand.
Nice.
Keep going.
I appreciate the deck profile, bro.
Absolutely.
We'll have to get one in about 4 months if
No
we're not all
offense.
dead from COVID.
No offense to Team Sam, but this build's way better.
Ooh, shots fired. I'm out of here though.
YG baby.